Hey guys, you can beat your opponent with this England gambit. Let's try this England gambit on my opponent. I just sacrifice my pawn for the trap and he's too greedy and he just take my another pawn, and here is the bishop sacrifice to win the queen. And after this we can simply focus on the development and we can easily win the game like this. And it is a checkmate, guys. Hey guys, here is amazing Vienna Gambit trap. You should try this to win your game. Let's try. It starts with e4, e5. Then we'll develop our knight. Opponent develop his knight. Then we'll simply push the f pawn to f5. And if opponent take here, this is a mistake. We'll just push. And if opponent tries to block this with queen, we'll just bring out our queen. And this knight is hanging here, so he has to retreat. If he retreats, we'll just push our pawn to this. If opponent also push the pawn, we'll simply attack his queen here. If opponent just run away with his queen, and we'll just sacrifice our knight here. This is forced to take. If he takes, we'll simply win his queen. Hey guys, this is the most amazing gambit I have ever seen. It is called Latvian gambit. We start with e4, e5. If opponent play knight f6, we'll play pawn to f5, attacking the pawn. Here, if opponent ignores our pawn and didn't take and focusing on the development, then we'll simply take this pawn and attacking the knight here. If opponent take our pawn and trying to force, but we'll allow him to take this move. Opponent will think this is a blunder move. Yes, it is a blunder move because opponent will just
Yeah,
force,
boy.
but we'll just save our queen here, and opponent will be greedy here and take the rook here. But we'll play pawn to d5 here, attacking his bishop. Opponent will try to save this bishop, but it is a use blunder because we'll just play bishop to g4, attacking his queen. Now the queen has no escape. The best move is to take here, but opponent will try to save his queen and trying to pushing the pawn and blocking my attack. But it is a use blunder because I can simply take the pawn with the pawn, and I am giving the counter check, isn't it? And opponent played this move, and we'll just simply check with the knight here, isn't it? So opponent go back, and I'll bring out my queen here, threatening to mate here, and opponent will again try to block this attack, but we'll simply give him check, and opponent will go here, and we'll simply give checkmate with the pawn. Hey guys, here is the highest win rate opening for black if your opponent tries fried liver attack. We start with the normal opening, standard opening here, and opponent tries fried liver attack. Then we'll simply take the pawn here. If opponent take our knight, we'll simply get the pawn. So you will get your piece exactly back. So if you try this and your opponent didn't take the knight and like go for the attack and forking our queen and rook here, you can simply go here by checkmate threat. If your opponent tries to pull up this, you can just simply sacrifice, and there is many threats here like this, and rook is hanging. If your opponent grabs this, you can simply give the check rather than grabbing the rook there with the knight. So opponent has no choice, he can't lose his queen here, and you can just check here and win the rook, and you can checkmate your opponent like this. You can win the game in just 5 moves with this deadly opening, guys. Play the d4 opening, opponent will push the f5 pawn, you will just attack with the bishop. Opponent will push, you will just go back, opponent will push again, you will just go back, opponent will again attack, and here you will sacrifice your bishop by pushing the e3 pawn. Opponent will be greedy here and take the bishop, and will go for the checkmate.